Today we're going to show you the correct technique for generating more power on the backhand clear, just like this. So first of all, when do we use the backhand overhead clear? This is a shot played when under pressure in our backhand rear court corner. The aim is to play a powerful overhead shot into the back of our opponent's rear court, and in doing so, trying to prevent them from attacking and winning the point. The backhand clear should give you time to recover and get yourself back into position ready to return the next shot. This is a great skill to have because it makes it difficult for your opponent to anticipate a shot to the net and move in to kill your drop shot. We're going to break the shot down into three main areas: the footwork, the prep, and the shot. This will make it digestible and easy for you guys to learn so you can go away and practice. So starting with the footwork, the first thing we need to do is our split hop. This prepares us ready to move, and we're going to have the feet going in this position so we can move to that corner quickly. Next part of the movement is going to be our side step. This allows us to cover the full corner rather than just stepping out to the shot, and you can see I've already started to turn, ready to play the shot. So tracking the shuttle back from here now, we're going to be lunging on the racket leg and turning our back to the net before we play the shot and return. Moving on to the preparation, and this is something that shouldn't be looked at lightly because this is going to be a major part of our shot, and this is going to be the setup to ensure we're in a good position to play the perfect clear. So the preparation is going to start at the beginning of our movement. We want to make sure that the hand is going back first, so we're prepared nice and early. This allows us to intercept those shots that are a little bit flatter as well. We're going to use a relaxed bevel grip, and depending on how difficult the shot is going to determine how much we change towards a panhandle grip, ensuring that our strings are always facing straight or facing where we're aiming. As we're preparing, we're going to prepare with that elbow down and wrist cocked back. That's going to allow us to use the elbow as we hit and rotate the forearm as well. I like to think of this a little bit like a self-hug. And then when you play the shot, we're going to be releasing and using hopefully as many muscles as possible. Now moving on to the shot, there's a few things to consider. First thing is we want to try and use as many muscles as we can, generating from the core and traveling out along the arm and then releasing at the end of the racket strings. Okay, the next thing that you want to try and do is make sure you're not moving like a robot, because if you do this, you won't be able to generate much power. You need to try and actually make more of a whip action when striking the shot. So for example, it will come from your core to your shoulder, into your elbow, into your forearm or wrist, and it's a bit more like a whip. This whip action doesn't just stop when your hand reaches up nice and high, it also carries on with the racket. So when we're reaching up, your elbow will raise up and then your wrist and racket will follow, but your hand will eventually stop and your racket will carry on following through. Most of our power for the clear is going to come from this final phase of the shot. We're going to need to supinate the forearm, squeeze the fingers, which is going to create a snap, so that when we hit the shuttle, it's going to generate loads of power. You know, it's not just power and strength and brute strength that's going to give us the ability to clear it all the way to the back of the court. We also need to time our clear as well. So we need to be hitting that shuttle when the racket heads at maximum speed. You know, with lots of practice, this is something that you'll get. Summarising the backhand clear, we should be staying relaxed with both our grip and technique, using as many muscles as possible to generate more power, and hitting with a whip action to do this. We recommend lots and lots of practice to perfect our technique and hone our timing. Click here if you'd like to see another video of backhand straight drop and cross drop, and click down below if you'd like to see something similar. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video. Out.